Why is planning for long-term care so important?
Great question, Nick. Thanks so much for having me. Planning for long-term care is so important for single people and families. So why is that? When you don't have a plan, it causes consequences physically, mentally, emotionally, and financially. And so when we plan for long-term care, and let's define that. What does long-term care even mean? Basically, if you need help throughout the day with activities of daily living, these are things that we do every day that we don't even think about. Transferring, toileting, bathing, dressing, eating, incontinence, or if you have a cognitive impairment and need supervision. So we want to plan for these situations to really minimize the consequences to our family and to our finances and avoid crisis planning. Because when we do crisis planning, it's just a bad situation. We're usually making irrational decisions and they have not been thought through. So when we make a plan, we want to think of a variety of things. We want to think about where we want to receive care, who is going to provide that care, and how we're going to pay for that care. And there are a variety of ways to pay for long-term care. You can self-fund, you can buy insurance, and then some people have to rely on the government, Medicaid, to pay for their long-term care because they don't have enough to fund it themselves. So when we're specifically talking about insurance, why have insurance and have a plan that way? Again, it's protecting your loved ones from those consequences so that your family can be companions and not caregivers. You're also going to get professionals that are going to help you when you have a policy. So think of people like care coordinators, case managers, and claim specialists. These people are going to come alongside your family to help in that situation. And a policy is also going to provide a predictable monthly income that's dedicated for care, so you don't have to dip in to your assets or investments that you have. It's also going to be an efficient way to leverage your money so that every dollar you put into the plan, you're going to get a multiple of dollars back. So think about basically wholesale prices versus retail prices. I love sales. Anybody else? Anytime I can get a sale, I'm up for that and I want to take advantage of that. That's what insurance is going to do. And then also, there are tax advantages when we have an insurance policy, a plan. We're going to have tax-free benefits and possible tax deductions. It's also going to allow us to stay in control of our care options so that we can receive quality care wherever we call home. That might be actually in our home. That might be a home of a family member. Maybe that's actually in a facility like an assisted living or possibly even a nursing facility. And it's going to help make an unmanageable situation manageable. And that tax-free income plus those professionals is going to help with that. Some other benefits that we get when we're planning with insurance is our caregiver training, home modifications, respite care, and bed reservation. All these things that you're not going to get if you're self-funding your care, but that you typically get with a policy. And then finally, another reason to plan, and with insurance specifically, is we can leave a legacy to our heirs so they don't have to spend down their estate. You know, most people spend their lifetime creating wealth. And I think the last thing that most people want to do is have to spend that down on needing care.